we're diving into one of the most exciting finds for any coin collector, the 1985 Mint Mark Roosevelt dime. It's rare, it's valuable, and it could be worth millions of dollars. So if you're into coin hunting or just want to know more about this stunning piece of history, stick around because we've got a lot to cover. Cue intro animation or sound first. Let's talk about the Roosevelt dime's background. This coin has been in circulation since 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt after his death. Designed by artist John R. Sinek, this coin features a left-facing portrait of Roosevelt, and on the reverse, a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols of peace, strength, and unity. But why are we specifically talking about the 1985 Mint Mark Roosevelt dime? What makes it so special? Let's find out. Cut to close-up of the 1985 Roosevelt dime, showing fine details. The 1985 Mint Mark Roosevelt dime isn't something you see every day. Typically, the United States Mint produces billions of coins, but the 1985 dime has some unique characteristics that make it stand out among its peers. For starters, there was a small run of dimes in 1985 with a particular error. This error happened at the Philadelphia Mint, leading to the production of coins with rare misprints and defects that would go on to make them highly sought after by collectors. Show examples of the coin error. Now, here's where things get really interesting. The 1985 dime is known for a variety of errors, including rare die cracks and off-center strikes. Some of these dimes have been graded as high as MS-67, making them incredibly rare. When a coin like this is in pristine condition and has a known error, its value skyrockets. While most regular dimes from 1985 are worth only face value, just 10 cents. This particular dime can fetch prices of up to millions of dollars, depending on the error and condition. That's right, millions. But how do you know if you've found one? Let's go over the details. Close-ups of the coin with arrows pointing to key features to identify if you've got one of these rare coins. Check for these key features. Look for errors like die cracks or any unusual distortions in the design. These happen when the die that stamps the coin is damaged. Also, check for off-center strikes. The coin should have a clean strike, but if the design is shifted, you could be looking at a valuable error coin. If you spot any of these rare features, take your coin to a professional coin grader to determine its authenticity and value. Display auction results and images of graded coins. Coins with these types of errors are highly coveted by collectors. A perfectly graded 1985 Roosevelt dime can be worth anywhere from $10,000 for a well-preserved error coin to $1 million or more for a top-tier coin in perfect condition, depending on the rarity and error. And as you can imagine, auction houses and collectors are always on the lookout for these elusive dimes, which just makes the hunt that much more thrilling. Show montage of people searching through change, examining coins. Now that you know the secret behind the 1985 Mint Mark Roosevelt dime, it's time to start hunting. Be sure to look through your pocket change or check out online auction sites, coin shops, and estate sales for these elusive treasures. And remember, the best coins can often be hiding in plain sight. If you've ever found a rare coin, or if you're lucky enough to come across one of these million-dollar dimes, we'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Also, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more coin collecting tips and tricks. Could a simple 2005 Roosevelt dime hiding in your pocket change be worth millions of dollars? Stick around because today, we're uncovering the fascinating history of this modern dime and the rare features that could make it a jackpot find. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader who played a pivotal role in combating polio and guiding the United States through the Great Depression and World War II. Fast forward to 2005, and the dime still carried its classic design. Roosevelt's profile on the obverse and an olive branch, torch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing peace, liberty, and strength. The 2005 dime was minted in Philadelphia, and it's part of a series that often flies under the radar. But that's what makes it so exciting. Sometimes, the most overlooked coins hide the biggest surprises. So, why are some 2005 dimes selling for jaw-dropping amounts? It all comes down to errors, rare varieties, and pristine condition. Let's break it down. Coins with errors are like hidden treasures for collectors. Look for things like double dies, off-center strikes, or die clashes. Even small errors can multiply the value of your coin by thousands. Coins graded by companies like PCGS or NGC as mint state or perfect 70 are highly sought after. If your dime has no scratches, wear, or blemishes, it could be worth a fortune. Some 2005p dimes may have unique die varieties or unintentional changes during production. These are incredibly rare and can drive collectors wild. Did you know that a flawless 2005p dime once sold for over $20,000 at auction? That's right. A coin that originally cost 10 cents turned into a small fortune. Collectors are willing to pay huge premiums for rare error coins or perfect specimens because they're so hard to find. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to spot any errors or doubling on the date, mint mark, or lettering. Coins with minimal wear stand the best chance of being valuable. If you think you've hit the jackpot, send your dime to a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate and certify its value. And don't forget, holding onto an uncirculated roll of 2005 dimes could be like owning a mini gold mine. So, could your 2005p Roosevelt dime be the next $1 million find? It's possible. Check your change, dig through those old jars of coins, and who knows, you might strike it rich if you enjoyed this video. Hit that like button, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and share this with a friend who might have a fortune hiding in their pocket. Hey, coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell for all things rare and valuable in the world of coins. Today, we're diving into the world of the 2022p Mint Mark Roosevelt dime. And trust me, this one might just surprise you. Could this modern dime be worth millions of dollars? Let's find out. The Roosevelt dime, first minted in 1946, is one of the most recognizable and beloved coins in American history. On the obverse, you'll see a profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, and on the reverse, the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch symbolizing peace, unity, and strength. But today, we're focusing on a more recent issue, the 2022p Mint Mark Roosevelt dime. Now, let's talk about the 2022p Roosevelt dime. It was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is represented by the P Mint mark located right next to the date. In 2022, the U.S. Mint produced millions of these dimes, but what sets some of them apart and makes them valuable is the condition and the possibility of unique errors. While the 2022p Roosevelt dime may seem like just another dime in your pocket, there are some interesting details to keep an eye on. For one, high-quality examples in mint state, especially those graded by professional organizations like PCGS or NGC, can fetch impressive prices. But there's more. Here's where it gets exciting. A dime from this year could potentially be worth millions of dollars, but only under very specific circumstances. If your 2022p Roosevelt dime has any errors, such as a mistruck design, double die, or off-center strike, it could quickly become a rare treasure. Coins with these types of errors are highly sought after by collectors, and their value can skyrocket depending on their rarity and the quality of the error. We're talking potentially up to $1 million or more if you happen to stumble upon a flawless error dime. So, how can you tell if your 2022p Roosevelt dime is worth thousands or even millions? First, you'll need a magnifying glass or a loupe to check for imperfections. Look closely at the mint mark, the date, and any misaligned strikes. Also, examine the overall quality of the coin. A high-grade coin with sharp details will always be more valuable. Modern coins, especially those from the 21st century, don't always get as much attention as older, more well-known rare coins. But the market for modern rarities is growing, and coins like the 2022p Roosevelt dime could have surprising value. Coin collectors and investors are constantly hunting for rare varieties and error coins. So don't let these seemingly ordinary dimes slip through your fingers. So, there you have it. While the 2022p Roosevelt dime might seem like a standard, everyday coin, its true worth could be much higher than you think. Keep your eyes peeled for those rare errors, and you could just find yourself with a coin worth thousands or even millions of dollars. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting to uncover one of the most intriguing coins from the year 2000, the 2000p mint mark Roosevelt dime. This unassuming coin holds a story that could blow your mind, and some of these dimes are worth millions of dollars. Stick around as we explore its history, rare finds, and why this coin is turning heads in the collector's world. At first glance, a 2000p Roosevelt dime might look like just another dime from the year 2000. However, there's much more to this coin than meets the eye. If you've got one of these in your collection, you could be sitting on a rare treasure. First, let's talk about the history of the Roosevelt dime. This dime was first minted in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt after his death. Designed by famed artist John R. Cynic, the coin has a rich history, but the 2000p version is where the real excitement begins. 2000 was an important year for coin collectors, as the U.S. Mint struck a significant number of dimes at the Philadelphia Mint, marked with the letter P for Philadelphia. The mintages were fairly typical, but little did anyone know that a few special 2000p dimes were being produced with some unique characteristics. What makes the 2000p Roosevelt dime worth millions is a rare minting error known as the 2000p reverse dime variety. Some of these coins have an unusual feature, off-center or misaligned strikes, which can lead to extremely valuable coins. When these errors happen, the coin's value can skyrocket. Coins with misaligned dies or minting errors like doubling can lead to rare and valuable variations. If you find one of these, you could be looking at a coin worth thousands, even millions, depending on its condition and rarity. Now let's talk numbers. As we've seen with other rare dimes, especially from the 2000s, coins with these unique errors have sold for incredible amounts. Some collectors have paid over $100,000 for a well-preserved error dime, and even rarer pieces have been known to hit the $1 million mark at auction. To get the full value of these coins, you'll need to have them graded by a professional. Grading determines the condition of the coin, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. Dimes in mint condition, especially with errors, can fetch jaw-dropping prices. So, how do you know if you have one of these rare dimes? Pay attention to the strike and check for any signs of misalignment, doubling, or other minting errors. It's all about getting that perfect coin, and sometimes, even a small mistake can turn it into a massive payout. So, if you've got a 2000p Roosevelt dime, take a closer look. You might just be holding onto a rare treasure worth a fortune. Whether it's a mint error or simply a coin in pristine condition, this small piece of history could make you a lot richer than you ever imagined. We're diving deep into a fascinating topic that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. The 2023p mint mark Roosevelt dime, known for its unique history and its potential to be worth millions. This little dime might just hold the key to unlocking a treasure trove of rare finds. The Roosevelt dime, first introduced in 1946, was designed to honor the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a man who led the country through some of its darkest times. Struck by the U.S. Mint, the dime's design features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing freedom, peace, and strength. In 2023, the U.S. Mint released the Roosevelt dime with a very special twist, a P mint mark. This marks the first time the Philadelphia Mint has struck dimes with a P mint mark since 1989, which makes this coin particularly rare. Why is this important? Well, the mint mark indicates where the coin was produced. The 2023 P mint mark is a rarity in itself, as dimes from the Philadelphia Mint were not marked with a P for decades. So what makes this coin so valuable? Let's take a closer look. Due to a limited run and the potential for misprints, errors, and unique conditions, the 2023 P Roosevelt dime is already making waves in the coin collecting community. Coins in perfect condition, especially those with unique characteristics such as double strikes or unusual errors, are expected to skyrocket in value. Experts believe that some of these dimes, if they show specific errors or are in pristine, uncirculated condition, could be worth up to millions of dollars in the coming years. That's right, millions. A rare dime like this could potentially fetch bids in auctions that coin enthusiasts would only dream of. Why the jump in value? It's not just about rarity, it's about the condition of the coin. If your 2023p Roosevelt dime is graded at a high level, say MS 70, mint state 70, perfect condition, it could be one of the most valuable coins in modern U.S. numismatics. A single, perfect example could easily sell for upwards of 6 figures or more, depending on demand. Just like other rare coins in the market, the 2023p mint mark Roosevelt dime could follow the same trajectory as other exceptional finds, where the value skyrockets over time as more collectors scramble to secure a piece of American history. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 2023p mint mark Roosevelt dime? First, look for any unusual errors like off-center strikes or die cracks that can make your coin even more desirable. And of course, always make sure your coin is in pristine condition. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these 2023p Roosevelt dimes, especially in flawless condition, you could be holding a future treasure. Don't forget to check your pocket change and keep an eye out for this potential million-dollar coin. We've got an exciting topic that might just have you looking through your change, because a 2017 D mint mark Roosevelt dime could be worth millions of dollars. Stick around as we dive into the history, rarity, and potential value of this amazing coin. Let's get started. The Roosevelt dime, first issued in 1946, is one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. It was designed by famed sculptor John R. Sinek to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt after his passing. Roosevelt's image is prominently featured on the obverse, and on the reverse, you'll see a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizing freedom and peace. This dime has been in circulation for decades, but today, we're focusing on the 2017 D Mint Mark version. The D represents the Denver Mint, one of the U.S. Mint's major production facilities. Now, let's talk about why the 2017 D Mint Mark Roosevelt dime is so special. On its surface, it looks like any other dime, no big deal, right? But here's where things get interesting. In the world of coin collecting, there are certain conditions that can turn a relatively common coin into something extraordinarily rare. Coins in perfect condition, specifically, those in proof or MS-70, mint state condition, are highly sought after by collectors. In addition, specific errors or variations, such as double dies or off-center strikes, can dramatically increase a coin's value. So, what's the big deal with the 2017 D Mint Mark Roosevelt dime? Well, some collectors have uncovered certain rare and error versions of this dime, which have shot their value through the roof. A particularly well-preserved 2017 D dime, graded as MS-70 by the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, has been valued at over $1 million. That's right, this dime could be worth millions of dollars depending on its condition, rarity, and any special characteristics. The demand for high-quality dimes, especially from the more recent years, is growing, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these elusive finds. Now, you're probably wondering, how can I tell if I have one of these valuable dimes in my collection? Well, it's all about the details. First, check the condition. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. A pristine coin, especially one with a flawless finish, will be much more valuable. Next, keep an eye out for any errors, things like a double die, where the design is stamped twice, or off-center strikes, where the coin wasn't properly aligned during the minting process. Now, if you think you've found a rare 2017 D Roosevelt dime, what should you do next? Well, it's always a good idea to get your coin professionally graded by a trusted service like the NGC or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. Once graded, you can either sell it at an auction or through a reputable coin dealer. Remember, the value of a coin is determined not just by its rarity, but also by its demand in the market, and finding the right buyer is crucial. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, the 2017 D Mint Mark Roosevelt dime has the potential to be a game changer in your collection. If you find one in mint condition, or with an error, take good care of it, and it could end up being worth millions. We're diving into an incredible story, the 2013 D Mint Mark Roosevelt dime. Could this tiny coin in your pocket be worth millions of dollars? Stick around to find out the history, the key features, and how you could strike it rich with this dime. Images of Roosevelt dimes being minted, historical photos of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, designed to honor the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader known for his New Deal policies and efforts to fight polio. The dime's design, featuring Roosevelt's profile on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, remains largely unchanged to this day. But what about the 2013 D Mint Mark dime? Minted in Denver, this dime is one of billions produced that year. On the surface, it seems like any other modern coin. So, what makes it so special? Close-up footage of a 2013 D Mint Mark dime, arrows pointing to the details like the mint mark and date. The 2013 D Roosevelt dime stands out because of a rare combination of factors. Certain errors and minting anomalies have skyrocketed the value of a few of these coins. For example, some dimes from 2013 have misprints, off-center strikes, or doubling on the lettering or design elements. These errors are incredibly rare but highly sought after by collectors. Collectors are willing to pay thousands or even millions for error coins in pristine condition, especially if they're graded by top agencies like PCGS or NGC. Auction footage, screenshots of record-breaking coin sales. One of these 2013 D dimes made headlines when it sold for over $1 million at auction. Why? Because it was a rare error coin in perfect condition. A true gem in the coin world. Cut to host. Examine the letters and numbers for any doubling. Is part of the design missing or shifted? Coins in uncirculated condition with no scratches or wear are the most valuable. Use tools like a magnifying glass or a digital microscope to examine your dime closely. If you spot any anomalies, get your coin graded by a professional service. Footage of online auction sites, coin shows, and appraisers get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. Showcase it at coin auctions or online platforms like eBay or Heritage Auctions. Consult with coin experts to maximize its value. Remember, even minor errors or excellent condition coins can fetch thousands of dollars. So don't underestimate the value of that spare change. Who knew that a tiny dime could be worth millions? So, go check your change jars, wallets, and car cup holders. You might be sitting on a fortune. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more treasure hunting tips, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin. We'll dive deep into the history of the 2012 P Mint Mark Roosevelt dime, uncover its fascinating story, and explain why some of these coins might just be worth millions of dollars. Stay tuned to find out if you could be the lucky owner of a jackpot coin. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a pivotal figure in American history who led the nation through the Great Depression and much of World War II. Roosevelt's association with the March of Dimes, a campaign to combat polio, made him the perfect figure for the dime's design. Fast forward to 2012, the Roosevelt dime continued its legacy, minted at the Philadelphia Mint and bearing the iconic P Mint mark. But what makes the 2012 P Roosevelt dime so special that collectors are willing to pay millions? Let's find out. The 2012 P dime, like others in the series, is made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, weighs 2.27 grams, and has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters. But here's the twist. Some 2012 P dimes exhibit rare minting errors or unusual features that make them highly sought after by collectors. These errors could range from double dies to misaligned strikes or even missing details on the obverse or reverse. It's these rare features that can skyrocket the value of an ordinary-looking dime to unimaginable levels. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for. Why are some 2012 P dimes worth millions? Coins with minting errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or missing edge lettering, are incredibly rare and valuable. A few error dimes from 2012 have been sold for jaw-dropping amounts at auction. A coin graded MS-70 by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, meaning it's in perfect mint state condition, can fetch astronomical prices. While millions of dimes were minted in 2012, very few remain in pristine condition due to circulation. This makes error coins or high-grade specimens all the more desirable to collectors. Wondering if your 2012 P dime could be worth a fortune? Here's how to check. Use a magnifying glass to look for unusual features like doubling, misstrikes, or missing details. If your coin looks flawless, consider having it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. Compare your dime to recent auction results to gauge its potential value. Who knows? Your coin might just be the next million-dollar treasure. The 2012 P Roosevelt dime is a perfect example of how everyday pocket change can turn into a collector's dream. Whether it's a rare error, a flawless condition, or a hidden feature, these dimes prove that treasure could be hiding in plain sight. So, grab your change jar, start inspecting, and let us know in the comments if you found any exciting coins. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more incredible stories about rare coins that could make you rich. Hello, coin collectors and enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we have an exciting topic that's sure to captivate anyone interested in rare coins, the 1987 P Roosevelt dime. This seemingly humble coin could be worth a fortune, and we're about to dive into why it might just be the most valuable dime you've never heard of. First, let's take a closer look at the 1987 P Roosevelt dime. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin features the iconic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, on the obverse. On the reverse, we see a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing freedom, peace, and strength. While most of these dimes are still in circulation or found in everyday coin collections, there's something special about this particular year and mint mark combination. So why could this dime be worth millions? Well, the 1987 P Roosevelt dime is one of the rarest in the series, due to a few key factors that make it stand out from other dimes. First, the Philadelphia Mint in 1987 produced an unusually low number of these dimes. While the total mintage wasn't extremely small, certain error coins, those with misstrikes, double dies, or special characteristics, are incredibly scarce. These errors, when found in high-grade conditions, are where the value skyrockets. One of the most valuable versions of this coin is the 1987 P Roosevelt dime with a rare double die. These unique errors occur when the coin dies are misaligned during the minting process, leading to a doubling of the design features. If you're lucky enough to find a high-grade double die example, you could be holding a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars, even millions in some cases. And if that's not enough, the 1987 P Roosevelt dime has been a star in certain high-profile auctions, with collectors and investors fighting for the rarest specimens. Some of these dimes, when authenticated and graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, can fetch astronomical prices. In fact, some estimates show that a perfectly graded, error-free version of this coin could be worth up to $1 million in the right market. So, how can you find these coins in your collection? Well, it all comes down to closely inspecting your 1987 P Roosevelt dimes. Look for any signs of error, such as doubling on the date, mint mark, or parts of the design. Also, make sure to check the coin's grade. A high-quality coin, free from wear and tear, will always be more valuable than one that's been heavily circulated. Take your time to carefully examine the coin under a magnifying glass or a loupe. If you suspect you've found something special, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded to ensure its authenticity and value. There you have it, the 1987 P Roosevelt dime, a coin that might look ordinary to the untrained eye, but could be hiding a fortune if you know what to look for. So, next time you're searching through your change or reviewing your coin collection, don't overlook that 1987 P. It just might be worth millions. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more coin collecting tips, rare finds, and valuable coin history. Happy hunting, and who knows? Maybe your next dime will be worth $1 million.